things I need to do this morning. Gonna head off to the shops because we're doing like a Friendsmas sort of Christmas party at the moment, and we're actually having that tomorrow, so I gotta go out and get a whole bunch of presents. But not only that, I'm gonna also swing past Super Cheap and grab some paint for these wheels because the skyline is going back white. Rightio, just arrived at the place where dreams are made of. Let's quickly jump in, grab some stuff. Might even grab some stuff to service a new car too, so let's get it done. Alrighty guys, so I just got back home, and just after all this rain we've been having, I've just noticed something really annoying with my car. I've always wondered why these headlights were so clear and like just amazingly crystal clear. It looks as though they've actually been painted in the past, because look at this. This is all the clear coat, and it's just started peeling up, and that's so bad. So yeah, gonna have to sand these back and clear coat them over another day. Probably take them out and probably do that, but oh well. Look at this, look how bad that got. That's just from that rain that we've been having. That's nuts. Anyway guys, so I have everything in the car ready to go to paint these wheels, and I'll quickly show you what we're going to be doing. So as I stated in yesterday's video, today we're going to be painting up some wheels that I need for the new car. I ordered a set of bronze TE37s for the new car, dream wheels for my dream car. So unfortunately, coming out of Japan at the moment with the whole COVID situation and everything else as well, it's going to take 4 months for these wheels to come. They're expected in early April. Ordered them through Mr. Streeter, which I'm super happy about. So yeah, hey, if they're my dream wheels, I'm gonna have to wait. I'm gonna have to wait. So I've ordered them, they're paid for, they're coming, but they are expected in early April, which means I have to get a different set of wheels until early April, and preferably a set that I already have. So if you guys remember, I have a full set of Koyo Drift Hex. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I'm having to move everything. So I have to get these 2 wheels out and those 2 wheels out there. However, I'm going to be painting them up nice and white again. Now that the skyline's going to be a daily again, I really want to get some white wheels back on it just to make it look a little bit cleaner. So that means painting up those 2 sets of wheels down there, ready for the new car. So quickly get everything out the way and we'll start setting her up. Rightio, so we have these right here. These are a set of 17x9s. I think one of them is plus 35 and one of them is plus 25, so the 25s can sit up the back, 35s can sit up the front, and as you guys can see, they've kind of sun faded. That is the exact same color. That is so weird. Yeah, I just noticed that. That's really weird. They must have been sitting on top in the sun or something. Anyway, we're going to just quickly sand these back a little bit. It doesn't have to be a perfect job because once again these are drift spares, but unfortunately they're going to have to sit on a different car for a little bit. I've also ordered some new tires for them because these Federal semi-slicks here are dry rotted to hell. They are absolutely horrible. Hey, look, you guys can see that. They were horrible driving on the highway. And these tires right here were the ones that died underneath the Falcon when we did the burnout, and I still haven't swapped them out. I've ordered a set of Windrun 245s, which should fit really nicely on these, and it'll fit really nicely on the new car too. So quickly take these out the front, stand them back, and typical ZacBaldy fashion, it is horrible, weird weather. So welcome to summer in Queensland. All right, let's get started. Rightio, so centered them all up, and one little tip that I have found over my many years of painting random crap is if you guys have some purge lying around, which is what I regularly use to clean these wheels right here, is spraying this stuff on. Actually gets rid of all of the dirt that's on them. This one's almost empty, but I have a spare one sitting over there. But yeah, gets rid of all the dirt, all the iron and everything else as well that's currently on there, and strips it straight off. Then you literally just hose it down, rub it over with a microfiber, and it basically just and then just wax and grease, and then everything comes off. It is absolutely perfect. So also I don't need to mask off these tires because these are coming straight off, so I'm stoked. Alrighty, let's get around to it. I'm friggin' stoked at the color, the coverage of this new primer. So I didn't cheap out this time. It was actually like a $20 primer, and the best thing is I also got the gloss white equivalent of that primer. So this stuff here is freaking awesome. Covers are really good. I'm stoked, and it was decently cheap compared to everything else. So alrighty-o, yeah, it looks so nice. Alrighty, hopefully these wheels come up really nice with this white. So we'll hit it with some white, and then we'll get straight to it.
Yeah, the camera.
Why is the camera boiling? Oh, the weather.
Oh, so fresh.
The weather today is Alright guys, so the sun's out. I cannot see because everything is so bright. The wheels look crazy. I've just done 3 coats of white over them and they look insane. But yeah, I cannot see. My hands are sore. Got a bit of a headache because I've just been spray painting for probably about an hour straight. But anyway, they came out super nice, super bright. I don't know if you guys can even see that. They're so blown out at the moment. But they look insane. Oh, my camera's covered in overspray. Alright, sweet. Yeah, no, these look insane. So I will leave it for a little bit just to tack off, and then we might even put some clear just over the faces just to make them pop a little bit more, but these look sick. They're going to look so nice in the new car. I'm keen. I honestly feel really bad about putting these on the new car because literally they are so disgusting. Alright, so I've allowed the wheels to dry for probably around about 3 or 4 hours now, and they look insane. I don't think they're as glossy as the first white that we tried, the Australian export one, but definitely covered a whole lot nicer. I think definitely getting some clear over these would definitely help, but this one here, the clear kind of, yeah, made a little bit of like a weird sort of pattern through it. But best thing about white rims is you cannot see any horrible detail in them. Like if you guys get up really close, you can see some really bad chips of when I reversed into my wheels and dragged the face of it across the concrete. It looks horrible, but yeah, you guys will never see that. So, but yeah, no one will ever see that. So yeah, I'm stoked. Now I have ordered a set of Windrun tyres, which are going to be my, obviously that is going to bridge the gap between when I get my TEs, which are coming along the lines of like early April, mid-April-ish, and I plan to get some sticky tyres for then. So I plan to get them all around in the new car so that we can start taking it on tracks and stuff like that. I'm not even lying, I literally just cut that clip up because I said the name of the actual car. I can't tell you guys yet. So yeah, these will have a set of Windruns, and then I think the new TEs will have a set of 265 and 285 RE003s. So yeah, these are going to look so nice with some new tyres on them. I'm keen. Can you put them on the new car? Oh my god. It's all sort of happening. One thing I will ask really quickly though is, do you like the Skyline with the brown rims? Or do we go white all around on this thing? I know it's probably not going to be the greatest way to show you guys because I haven't really put them on yet. But yeah, I kind of miss this thing with the white on white wheels. It looked really sick. Or do we get some crazy offsets and actually have this as like the look of the new wheels? No, that's sick. Alright, I'm going to quickly put these in the garage, and then in a couple of days time when the Windruns come, we can chuck them on, and then as soon as we get the TEs, we can use those Windruns, can chuck it on the car and actually go drifting. Sweet! Alright guys, so I finished cleaning up all those wheels down the side of the house, and I thought I would quickly come out onto my balcony right now. It's actually the next morning, and have a quick chat to you guys about the projected future for Archerfield Drift Park. This is not something that I've spoken about in my videos previously, however something that I've wanted to for a fair while now. And if you guys have been living under a rock at the moment, it's been going crazy on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, on everything. Just wait, I'll quickly let this helicopter pass over. Okay guys, so Archerfield Drift Park is in need desperately of as many supporters as possible to go down into the description and sign the petition to keep Archerfield Drift Park open. If you guys didn't know, Brisbane City Council has put an end date on Archerfield Drift Park. It was always like a little bit up in arms, and there's always been a few issues surrounding Archerfield Drift Park. A new guy apparently has come into Brisbane City Council, and even though Archerfield Drift Park is surrounded by a concrete crushing plant, a airport, the speedway right beside it, they wanted to close Archerfield Drift Park down because God knows how many years ago it was listed as a car park, even though it has been a go-kart track and a drift park for the entire time that the speedway has been open. The track's been around longer than most of the residents have been living down there, but it's actually not about noise whatsoever. But the Brisbane City Council, even though they have understood that it has been a drift park for decades, they have just decided that no, it shouldn't have been so, and they're deciding to close down the park to make it what it is listed to be, which is a car park. Now, at the end of the day, Archerfield Drift Park has been such a gateway for people just like myself to get out there and experience, you know, drifting, tracking, and just pushing their car to the absolute limits. But not only that, Luke Fink and Archerfield Drift Park are major advocates in mental health as well. I think there was one interview where Luke Fink was stating that the amount of people that have been on the brink of going to jail because they've just been streeting their cars so much and taking them sort of off that and helping them give like positive outlooks and somewhere to burn off some rubber, you know, burn off some steam and help combat mental illnesses as much as possible. I really admire Luke for how much he is pushing for Archerfield, and I really admire Luke for what he's built. At the end of the day, this is one of those tracks that is open like 3 or 4 times a week, which is nuts. I think they do around 12 events per month, which is unheard of in Australia for any drift park whatsoever. QR is only open like once, maybe a month, once maybe every 2 months, whereas Archerfield Drift Park is somewhere that anyone can go basically at any time. There's always an event coming up. He's always trying to push forward different events like All Jap Day. You know, you have the Xmas Bash coming up as well. It's just such an unfortunate situation, and one that shouldn't have arisen, because literally it is not harming anyone down there. I'm going to leave a link to a video below in regards to somewhere you can find some extra information, but before that video link there's going to be a petition that I want you all to sign down in the comments down below. The more we can get, the better, to try and keep Archerfield open. We're not going to stop until I think it's the 29th, and even still after then we're still going to be fighting for this drift park to be open. There's a whole lot of stuff that's happening behind the scenes for Luke. You know, I have the utmost respect for Luke. He's just gone out and he's built this business to support the drifters, to support people like myself, and for that track to be closed down after he has, you know, just bought his first home and everything else as well. He's got so much money invested into this drift park, and for it to all just be taken away just like that because of some stupid thing that happened God knows how many years ago where the council mucked up is pretty crazy. So yeah, it's a bit unfortunate, guys, and at the end of the day, if you're taking away people's tracks and forcing them to burn off rubber somewhere else, and then you don't like hooning, well, that's a little bit contradicting and a little bit stupid. So God forbid if any of the council members actually watch my channel. I dare say they don't. But at the end of the day, you guys are fucking stupid for taking away something like this based on ridiculous reasons. So yeah, I urge all you guys that are watching this video to go down, sign the petition, and yeah, I'll leave all the information down below. Please go and support Archie, go support Luke, and pray to God we might be able to get out there soon. Oh, I've been slack, I know. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you at the next one. Peace out.